Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I brought this up a bunch of times before, but I want to I want to dive into a little bit more specific detail, just, get everybody's honest assessment. What did the Yankees do with Aaron Judge after next year? I mean, he's had a good season, and more indicative of his ability levels, and because he stayed healthy. I know he dislocated his pinky the other day, and they actually reset it right at second base, and he stayed in the game, so that's gangster for him. So, and it just shows that him and Stanton, even if they're hurt, they want to play. So it adds to their value, okay? And he's having again a great season. He's been clutch on multiple occasions, and he's taking advantage of people's mistakes and any opportunities he gets, which he hasn't always done, and a lot of Yankee players haven't always done. But he's come through for the Yankees more often than not this year, so he needs to be recognized for that. And I know I've talked a lot about him, but I want to get everybody's insight here. What do the Yankees do? So there's essentially three options, right? He's a free agent after next season. So option one is the Yankees can let him walk next year and offer him a qualifying offer, which he's not going to take, and then you let him walk and you get a compensatory pick in return. Okay. Option two, you offer him an extension this offseason. Okay. You give him your very best offer and then see what happens. See if he takes it or not. He's been asked about this recently, and he just said the Yankees haven't really approached him on this stuff, so this is the time to approach him. Don't wait until next year to approach him about it. You wait until this season. Give him your very best offer, okay, and see if he accepts it or not. And if he doesn't, then option three is you trade him and get as much value as you possibly can in return. So those are the three options, okay? And which is your option? I'd be surprised if anybody went but option one, because that's the worst by far. But, the extension offer, me personally, I wouldn't go beyond 6 years for him. Maybe $6.80, $6.75. It's probably going to cost $6.80. 6 years, $180 million. But my gut tells me he's going to get some much more substantial offers from teams, especially particularly on the West Coast. The Angels will probably want to bring him in. Don't be surprised if the Mariners, who have a lot of money, make him a monster offer too. Don't be surprised if a team in the National League that's on the West Coast makes him a monster offer. Anything is possible, okay? Especially if the National League adopts the designated hitter. We don't know that that's going to happen yet. I mean, the collective bargaining agreement expires December 2nd. That's one of the things they're going to be negotiating. It doesn't sound as if that's going to happen, but if it does, it just creates 15 more opportunities for Aaron Judge. Okay, it gives teams an option to move him off the field at some point as he gets older and supplant him right at DH. So, if I were GM, I'd be going 6 years, $180 million. That's $30 million per year. He's going to get expensive. My gut tells me he's probably going to make at least $250 million. I personally would not do that. And again, we already have Stanton, and thank God he's out-of-worldly this year, but you know both of them have a propensity for getting injured and breaking down at some point. And we don't want, two of them on the team. At least I don't think it's a good idea. The Yankees need to get younger and more athletic, and he's been fantastic. Don't get me wrong. He's essentially the face of the franchise. And got the Judges, corners. I know it. And he's a moneymaker for the team. He's very valuable, and he's just beloved here. But the Yankees have to make a decision, that's going to be the best for their franchise. And those are the three options that they have. And, I'm really hoping that he stays healthy and he's able to contribute in this series now that we're going to be seeing him playing against the Toronto Blue Jays and obviously against the Tampa Bay Rays. So, hoping that they all stay healthy and, him and Stanton and Cole and the rest of the crew can really drive us into hopefully a deep postseason run. They do have the ability to go far in this postseason, but they have to stay healthy and they have to produce. Okay, and so that's where I'm hoping he's able to do that. I'm hoping this dislocated pinky isn't gonna hobble him at all. I'm not hearing anything right now, and which is a good sign. So, but again, a dislocated finger, you need that for your bat, even though the pinky isn't as much of a lever that's needed when batting, but it still is an important component. So, and it's on the left hand where he wears his glove, and so it still has to be, taken into consideration, obviously. But those are the three options. What's your option? Again, I'm offering him 6 years, $180 million. I'm very confident it's probably not going to be enough, but do the Yankees want to be saddled with another $30 million salary? I don't think that they do. particularly later on in the season. Do we want to be paying him $30 million when he's 38? You know, I don't know. I really don't. You know, Stanton's got 5 more years on his contract. He's 30 right now too, so it's going to take him to 35 or 36. I think, or 37 maybe. So do we want another one like that? I don't know. I mean, I really hope to the heavens that Stanton's able to stay healthy for the next couple of years, and I hope the same thing for Judge if he stays here. But that's my biggest fear. And you have one opportunity to really restock and fill holes that the Yankees have by trading somebody. So again, you make your best offer this off season. Next off season, it's too late. It's too late. Okay, would it be nice to get another year out of him? Sure. But if you can get 3 or 4 solid players in return, you do that as well. So, you know, those are the 3 options. And, you know, which one's most appealing to you? What do you offer him if you're a GM? You know, what's the number? What's the years? Let's get into it. Let's hear some comments, guys. Talk to you next.